everyone. Today I, Divyashi Manhas, a student of class 8B, am going to share my views regarding biodiversity under International Biodiversity Day. International Biodiversity Day is celebrated every year on 22nd May. Nature is always bountiful. There is no dearth of anything with Mother Nature. It is true and eternal. It is the source of everything, good and beautiful. Its rules are permanent and unchangeable. Its beauties are in plenty and never ending.
Snow-capped mountains give us a lot of joy. The lakes and rivers enthrall us. The dark and lovely woods provide a great enjoyment. The rainbow in the sky and the peacock is extremely beautiful. The chirp and twitter of the birds endear us to nature.
So, let us all today take the pledge to respect and care for our biodiversity. Thank you.
An endless fountain of immortal drink, pouring unto us from the heavens spring. Nature is supreme. John Keats in the poem A Thing of Beauty reminds us that the beauty of earth is everlasting, and the sun, the mountains, and the trees are a boon which we should cherish. These things of beauty not only make our life beautiful, but also provide us with the resources for a comfortable life. The onus lies on the mankind to use them judiciously. The wealth of the nation is its air, water, soil, forests, minerals, rivers, lakes, oceans, scenic beauties, wildlife habitats, and biodiversity. Biodiversity is the variety of animals and plants found on this planet, including the geographic location they are found in. Plants, animals, and climate work together to maintain the balance of nature. They act as nuts, bolts, and oil of a perfectly tuned machine. In the jungles we see biodiversity, not in cities. So why not learn from animals how to protect biodiversity? As said by Gaylord Nelson, the ultimate test of man's conscience is his willingness to sacrifice something today for future generations whose words of thanks will not be heard. So let us all take a pledge to do our bit and get inspired by these lines of Robert Frost. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you.
India is known for its rich heritage of biological diversity, having already documented more than 91,000 species of animals and 45,500 species of plants in its 10 biogeographical regions. To be a mega-diverse country, it needs to have 5,000 vascular plant species as endemic to the country. From the majestic Himalayas in the north to the sun-kissed beaches in the south, and from the great Indian desert in the west to the breathtaking forests in the east, India's biodiversity is not only diverse but a beauty to behold. Among plants, 33% of the world's species are endemic to India, which means they are found nowhere else in the world. The presence of various climatic regions in India makes it suitable to support a large variety of plants. India is one of the 17 mega-diverse countries in the world. Out of 35 biodiversity hotspots in the world, India has 4 biodiversity hotspots. Mega-diverse countries are home to majority of the Earth's species and are therefore considered extremely biodiverse. The 4 biodiversity hotspots in India are the Himalayas, the Western Ghats, the Indo-Burma region, and the Sundaland, which includes Nicobar group of islands. India is home to nearly half of the world's aquatic plants. The fact that India has a coastline of about 8,000 kilometers makes our country quite rich in its floral and faunal diversity. In terms of endism, India's position is 10th in birds with 69 species, 5th in reptiles with 156 species, 7th in amphibians with 110 species. Species that are endemic to India are confined within its geographical limits and are not found anywhere else on the planet. India is the only country in the world with native population of both tigers and lions. While India is the only country in the world to have Asiatic lions, it also has indigenous populations of Bengal tigers. The Kharai, a unique breed of camels that can swim, are only found in Kutch, Gujarat. Kharai camels have a special ability to swim in seawater and feed on saline plants and mangroves. They have been provided special protection by the government. It is important that we know and appreciate the rich biodiversity of our country.
Oh, the beauty of the forest, the pleasure of walking through it, enjoying the smell of the flowers in the wild, watching the insects flitting about, and listening to the birds chirp. How we love it and wish to return to get again and again. It is this biodiversity that we have to protect and take care of in order to enjoy the joy of it all. But what is the biodiversity? Hello everyone, I am Radhima, a student of class 8B. I am here to discuss some important points on what is a biodiversity and why do we celebrate the International Biodiversity Day. So, here we go. Biodiversity is the variety and differences among living organisms from all sources, including terrestrial, marine, and other aquatic ecosystems and ecological complexes of which they are a part. To raise a global awareness about the importance of protecting biological resources and the global biodiversity that shape the environment, the International Day for Biological Diversity is celebrated. According to the UN, 3/4 of the Earth's land with environment and about 66% of the marine environment have been altered by human activity, and the latest report have been submitted by the Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services states that more than 1 million animal and plant species are at risk of extinction. Only once we realize that we are a part of this environment, the solution will be able to put a stop to the damage that we are causing to nature. In fact, this ongoing pandemic, COVID-19 outbreak, forced UN to consider the protective role that biodiversity plays in the future of humankind, since its many advantages result in one fundamental benefit: protection from infectious diseases. There is evidence to suggest the loss of biodiversity could increase the number of cases of zoonosis, in other words, diseases transmitted from animals to humans. In fact, 70% of emerging infectious diseases in recent years have stemmed from zoonosis. Therefore, whilst the WHO asks us to prepare for possible unexpected scenarios, scientists insist that surrounding yourself with healthy, functional, and species-rich ecosystems would be best for humankind and for the stability of a planet. Last year, the United Nations slogan to commemorate Biodiversity Day was "Our solutions are in nature." This year, 2021, the international body wanted to shift the focus and fundamentally remind humanity of this solution, that the answer lies within us, and that without the commitment of every single human being restoring the balance of ecosystems, we will always be but a dream. So this year, it is more important than ever that everyone stands up and says that we are a part of a solution. Thank you.